Previously on Tomb Raider Unfinished Business. Go! Yes! Oh, right, I forgot they're shooters. And with that, the business comes to an end. Hello everybody, Jonathan Wolf here, and welcome back to the Tomb Raider Marathon. Today, we're going to be doing the final level of not just the expansion, Unfinished Business, but also we're doing the final level of Tomb Raider 1. So yes, which means that after this video, we're moving on to Tomb Raider 2, which is awesome, because that's my favorite game, but more on that later. But yeah, with that said, let's go into the final level of Tomb Raider 1, which is the Hive. And here we are where we ended the last level. We pulled the lever, even though the lever is up, but whatever. I don't think we can actually pull it. Oh my god, we can. Look at that. Now we are in the true level. I guess we have to pull the lever to start the level, you know? Or pull the lever to start. Yeah, what's the level? What am I saying? Anyway, so yes. Starting things off, we have some Magnum clips and a small med pack. And we also have some Uzi clips, which is pretty awesome because in this level we will get the Uzis. So for those who missed some Uzi action in the last level, well, your wish will be granted, and I'm going to get some Uzi action in this one. And yeah, you may notice that by standing on these tiles, we will spawn some boulders, and yeah, that's a lot of balls right there. That's a lot of balls dangling. Now, there's 3 ways you can actually get through this room. The first one, which is the safest one, is to try to land on the tiles that have this, like, texture, the ones that I'm standing on. Because, as you can see over there, there are some tiles that have the same texture. And these tiles, or those tiles, are safe tiles, meaning that you will not trigger a single boulder if you land on them. So, you can actually just, you know, make a running jump for those tiles, and you can actually make it safe and not trigger a single boulder. The second way is to just brute force everything and just spawn every boulder, which, you know, I would not recommend it, since there are boulders that will just fall on top of you, which is pretty stupid. But at the same time, it's like, you know, it could be your fault that you trigger them all. However, the fastest and easiest way to deal with this room is, well, first off, you want to stay in the middle, and basically you want to go tile by tile. Now, the first tile is going to trigger a boulder in front of you, and what you want to do is, as soon as you step on a tile, you want to jump either to the left or to the right. Now, you want to make sure that as soon as you jump to the left or right, you jump back to the middle, because if you stand on that tile or that tile, a boulder will spawn in front of you. So essentially, yeah, we just move forward, then trigger, then jump, and jump back forward. And yeah, as you can see, just to show you real quick, or maybe not because I hit the wall. But yeah, just if you jump sideways, you're gonna see that it is gonna trigger a boulder directly towards you. So yeah, as soon as if you jump left or right, make sure to jump back to the middle. Now the next tile is safe. However, the third tile is going to trigger boulders. However, none of them will be on your path. So just stand here safely, and you're going to be fine. Now, the next tile is going to spawn a boulder in front of you, or it's going to activate a boulder in front of you, but it's also going to activate a boulder to the left. So what you want to do is, as soon as you stand on this tile, you want to jump to the right. So yeah, there's the boulder. And yeah, as you notice, we actually landed on a safe tile. And then the next tile is going to spawn that boulder is directly above you. So basically what you want to do is you want to just run over. And I believe this tile... No, this tile is safe. However, this tile right here will spawn a boulder behind you and try to trample you from behind. And I'm going to try to avoid it because I want to have room to, you know, shoot some crazy guys. Because, yeah, as soon as you pull these levers, you're going to spawn some crazy guys. And I do want to have room to side jump. But, yeah, basically what I do is, as soon as I pull the lever, I gun it back to this opening so that I actually have room to side jump. And, yeah, basically that's the plan. Now, now both levers are not required. You only need to pull this lever, which is the right lever as you enter the room. And basically, that lever will give you access to the rest of the level. And yeah, just to show you real quick, we trigger the boulder, and there we go. Now, one thing that you can actually be safe is that no boulders will go to where the levers are. So the levers are safe spots. But if you want to go back, just go down the same path you went, and that's how you do this part. Very easy, very simple, and very quick. Now, as we go through here, we want to go, going back to the entrance, looking at the boulder area, we're going to go to the door on the left. Because this is a dead end, and it's only going to give you some items. But it's very powerful items, like some magnum clips. Which is awesome. And yes, as you can see, we got the return of everyone's favorite gimmick, the Clank Clanks. Are the Clank Clank doors everyone's favorite gimmick? I don't know. Yeah, here we got another, and yeah, here we got some dart traps, but if you just run across, you're not gonna get hit. And more Clank Clank. So let's avoid the teething doors. And now we want to go into the tile to the right, because what's gonna happen, or what you're gonna do is, as you can see, we have the slope. However, if you slide down on the leftmost side of the first slope, yeah, you're gonna go straight into the lava. So what I'm gonna do is I'm going to running jump over to here so that I can actually land on this slope and, you know, be on a better place and not fall into the lava, which is awesome. Now, as soon as you step in here, we're gonna spawn a crazy guy, and he's a shooter, which thankfully he'll just stand there. And as soon as you step on this tile, we're gonna spawn a flappy guy. And you are way too close to the comfort, buddy. There we go. So once he's dead, let's go to where the first crazy guy was, and there is a small med pack over here. Now there is actually stuff down here, but before we do that, actually, yeah, we can leave this guy alive for a while. He's not gonna bother us, so yeah. But yeah, we're gonna drop down here into this lava alcove, I guess. And right here we got a tile, which you can actually make it with a standing jump. I believe if you do a running jump, you're gonna overshoot, which, yeah, you want to be careful. And right here we got a very peculiar med pack, which there's two ways you can get it. You can either slide down and just jump and grab, or you can just do a running jump and just grab. However, this, if it decides to play the cue, it did not play the cue, but yeah, this is basically a secret. Yeah, I don't know why it doesn't play the secret cue, even though I believe the final statistics will count this as secret, but I'll just put on the secret cue. But yes, that is a secret, and that is the only secret in the level, which means that we now have every secret in Tomb Raider 1. So yes, we now achieved full completion in terms of, you know, the secrets. So now we're just gonna, so yeah, which means that now we have to beat this level, and we will also complete the no medpack challenge, which is awesome. Alright, so let's pick up the small medpack that was in that area, and now we have a very interesting room. So as soon as we step on this tile, we're gonna open that door over there. However, if we go to this tile, well, first off, we can get some Uzi clips. But also, if we run and jump to this tile, we're going to open that door over there. So essentially, you have to pick which door you want to make a run for, which, yeah, as you can see over there, the doors are timed, meaning that you got to be quick. Now, to get to that door is pretty easy. You can just do a running jump and grab from this ledge. Actually, I don't think you can actually grab. So yeah, you may have to go back there and, you know, make it to the door. But I'm actually gonna go to this door because it's the door that I always use. But yeah, to get to that door very easily, just jump over here and then just do a running jump over to this spot right here. And then we just do a running jump and grab. And oh no, I missed. Wow, that's not good. Wow. Okay, I don't want to get burned, especially considering that I haven't saved yet. Is this a slope? Oh, it isn't a slope. Okay. All right, so let's try this again. This time with less failure. So let's hop. Yeah, I thought it was a slope, so that's why I took my time there. And then let's hop again. And into the door we go. Or into the room we go. And yeah, here we got a bunch of eggs, which is no bueno. And I'm going to save my game because this one can be very tricky because, yeah, as soon as we get to a specific point, we're going to spawn, yeah, those 2 eggs are going to activate. Not to mention that this one can be very tricky to avoid or to navigate because there's a lot of insta-death. Okay, now you may notice this lever up here, and this lever doesn't do anything. The only thing it does is it will open both of these doors. And I guess, and yeah, basically this will act as a return path. So if you pull the lever, it's not going to happen. But if you pull it again, wait. Why it didn't open? The door should be opening. Oh my god, it's bugged. Nice. Man, this expansion has been nothing but full surprises. There we go. Yeah, I guess the thing was bugged. Oh wait, but it only opens the door that you... Okay, I guess it didn't work. Okay, fine. Okay, fine. I won't pay attention to that. Screw you too, video game. All right. So now let's get out of here because, you know, it's a very we're in a very awkward position. All right, let's just jump here. Let's slow down. Oh my god, yeah, this room can be very annoying, especially considering that there's a bunch of slopes. The camera can be the camera will be your worst enemy. So yeah, let's just jump down here. Don't take fall damage, because otherwise you will be bad. You're bad at the game. Alright. So now let's move on over here. And now we gotta jump on this artery part. However, as soon as you land in here, you're gonna trigger both eggs. And both have a flappy guy that love to get stuck, apparently. However, I don't think they can actually get to where I'm at, so you're safe for the most part. All right, so for this part, you want to hop on the slope and then hop immediately so that you don't slide down into the lava, which is something we want to avoid. And then we just do a running jump over to this spot. And did I just teleport to the top of the... Okay, you know what? Whatever. And I'm dead. Nice. I did not even touch the slope. Okay, cool.
Uh-huh.
Now, the good thing is because we went to the... Never mind. Like I was saying, the good thing is that because we actually went through this door, getting to... or continuing through the room is actually not that difficult. That is, if you can, you know, make the jumps. There we go. So yeah, you can actually just bypass some part of the room, or at least the first part of the room. let's try this again, because that should not have happened. Me falling down should not have happened. Alright. There you go. Alright, so now we go up the staircase, or this little stair, and here we get a very interesting part, because as soon as you get up the next step, you're going to activate that horseman. So what I like to do is I like to take 2 steps, and yeah, as soon as you get here, just start jumping. And yeah, this guy can be very tricky, because again, depending how close you are to him, his shots will get you constantly. So yeah, try to keep your distance. Alright, so let's drop over here. Take a little bit of fall damage, but that's okay. And in here, we get some Uzi clips. However, this is where you would actually get the Uzis. So now, we have all of our weapons back, which means that we can now use our Uzis to our heart's content. And you bet your ass I'm going to use them. I'm going to use the Uzis. And there we go. That is it for the first area of the Hive. Alright, and now we got this large area. Now, there are items on the water. However, what I'm going to do first is I'm going to clear up this room from the crazy guys. Because in this room, there are a shit ton of crazy guys. There's one over here, there's 3 over there, and then there's 1 over there. And actually, there's another one over there. So yeah, that's a lot of crazy guys. Alright, so in order to trigger these 3 crazy guys, what you want to do is you want to get up on this ledge right here. And basically, what you want to do... I don't think these guys are shooters, so we're going to be perfectly fine. So yeah, beep 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 beep. Alright, cool. And then we got this guy, which I hope I can get a lock on him, because that guy is actually a shooter, and I want to get rid of him ASAP. So let's stay here, and if he starts shooting, just back up and into this platform. So let's get him real quick. And that's my alarm to feed my dog, which hopefully I can finish quick enough, which means that hopefully I can finish this video quick. And yeah, back here, yeah, we're gonna do this area first. Back here we have, I want to say 4 pickups worth of Uzi clips, which is a lot. Actually, no, 5 pickups worth of Uzi clips. We got 500 bullets. That's insane. That is insane, actually. However, by coming back here, we're gonna spawn 3 more crazy guys. Which is not good because now these guys are shooters. Now, thankfully, just like the last 3, these guys cannot reach you, so we are perfectly safe. So yeah, there's one guy right here, another guy right here, and oh no, there's only 2. I thought there was 3 of them, but nope. All right, so we have 1 more guy to go. I am gonna pick these Magnum clips since I'm not coming back here. But there is 1 more guy, and he is over here, which is cat a corner to where we were. So we want to find this ledge. And thankfully this guy is shooting the wall. However, usually when this guy gets starts running, he will just run into this door, which yeah, pretty much shows that this guy is very stupid. But there we go. That's every crazy guy in this initial room. So now we can go into the water and investigate. So right here in the corner where we first got out of the water, there is a small med pack. Now there are some Magnum clips in the ledge above me, but we'll get them on the way out. On the way, or after we went around this place. Now in the corner where we fought those 3 guys, we have another small med pack. in the corner where we fought this guy, which was the shooter, you may notice that there's actually a door, and that is actually a return path that we were going to take. But yeah, there's no items in here. However, in the last corner, there is another small med pack. So yeah, we got 3 small med packs. Like, my god. Alright. I'm going to go get the Magnum clips right now. I should have gotten them before, but oh well. Better late than never, you know? Okay, let's get the Magnum clips, and now let's fall into the water because there's more items to pick. So we essentially cover the perimeter, so now we can go to the middle. And in the middle, we have 2 more small med packs and a clip and some Uzi clips. So yeah, we got 5 small med packs in this pool area, which is a bit too much, I'm gonna say. And yeah, that's basically every item in this area, for now at least, since, you know, there's more to explore, but, you know, we can't do anything yet. Alright, so now what you want to go is, you want to go to this point right here, which is where we killed the last Atlantean in this room. And I guess to give you reference, I guess I don't know if I can show it, but yeah, okay, right there. So right there, right above Lara's head, that's actually the hole where we entered. And you want to go, and essentially where you enter, you want to go to the left, right over here to this ledge. And yeah, basically this is the right way to go to continue on with the level. And in this room, or in this little alcove, we have some Uzi clips, and I believe shotgun shells? No, even more Uzi clips. Awesome. Alright, and here we got 2 levers, which are going to open these 2 doors right here. And I'm going to save my game because this next room can be very, very difficult to deal. So as soon as we enter this room, we're going to fight 2 centaurs. And they're going to spawn from this side. So yeah, what you want to do is you just want to side jump, and there might be a chance where you will get hit by one of the by the other centaurs' balls. Yeah, I don't know how to say it in, like, plural, but not plural, but, you know, the other horseman, the other horse guy, he will probably shoot you since, you know, you're technically out of sync. But in this room, we do have some levers, and they're going to open a bunch of doors. Now, this lever, or the first lever I pulled, is going to open a door. No, not that door, but it's going to open that door in the distance. So yeah, this door is now open. And this will, and yeah, as you can see, we have a shambler, which I don't think he can actually get into this area. So, but don't call me on that, because sometimes these guys are very unpredictable. All right, and the 2 other levers. Okay, so I guess let me explain. So the back levers will open these 2 doors, and they're also going to spawn a crazy guy. Now, the 2 front levers are going to open doors so that we can actually continue on with the level. So yeah, that's basically the explanation about the levers. Okay, so let's kill those guys. And let's collect the items that are in this room. So we got 2 large med packs, and we got a bunch of Uzi clips as well. So let's get the Uzi clips real quick. This is probably going to be the... in this level, I'm probably going to use nothing but the Uzis. Although I will use a shotgun in a particular room, which is probably the more famous room of this level, from what I've seen online. Okay, now this part can be very, very difficult, because as soon as you approach that egg is gonna pop a centaur, and you know what? I'm gonna save my game. Yeah, we're gonna have a lot of spastic saving.
Uh-huh.
However, if you try to side jump, you're gonna activate these two eggs, which will also have some crazy guys. However, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna approach the egg. I'm gonna do a backflip, and I heard the thing. I heard the egg. Now, thankfully, that guy is a shooter, which means that he's going to focus on shooting on me. Thankfully, he wasn't, you know. Yeah, thankfully, he wasn't, you know, a shambler. So he was, or started to flap, or started flapping around, but you know, I'm thankful for that. But yeah, once these guys are dead, yeah, the room is cleared. So now let's jump on the water. Now in this water, we have even 2 more levers. And these levers are going to open the respective doors to the left and to the right. Except that not really, because it's going to be the opposite. Because that has been a trend in this room, actually. So that's cool. All right, so first off, we're gonna go to the door on the left, because this is an enclosed area which has a buttload of Uzi clips and a large med pack. So yeah, if you think that, you know, if you're afraid that you're gonna run out of Uzi clips, yeah, welcome to Tomb Raider 1, where they give you Uzi clips like candy, and not to mention that you will never run out. I mean, I have 2,000, but I can bet you that I'm gonna end up with 3,000 by the end of the video.
Uh-huh.
Or something, I don't know. Alright, so in this room, we got some shotgun shells. We also have some Uzi clips. And yeah, this part is a bit more mazy. But this is actually the way to go. Or in fact, it's actually the way to get out. Because I believe those double doors that we opened actually shut on us. Which means that, yeah, we have to find another way out. Yeah, basically we collect a bunch of shotgun shells, a bunch of Uzi clips. And I believe there are... No, that's it. I think that's it for this area. Yeah, that's it. So yeah, once we're done, let's pull the lever. I'm probably going to lose health. And this lever will open the door that we saw back in this room. And, ooh, my God, that was really close. I did lose some health, but it wasn't that bad. So that was awesome. Alright, and yes, as you can see, we are back in this room. Now, what we want to do is we have to climb this middle structure in this room. And there's multiple ways of climbing this place. But the best way is to pull up to this area, which is where we killed that first guy, which is to the right as you enter this room in the first place. And then you just want to do a running jump to this structure. And then we just climb it on up. And as we climb, as you can see, we get some Uzi clips. And yeah, now we just have to keep on climbing up. Alright. Now the doors that we opened, as you can see, there are that door that is over there and this door over here. Which begs the question, okay, why did we open 2 doors? I mean, it really doesn't matter. As long as you just open one, you're gonna be fine. Also, yeah, behind this blood platform, there is some magnum clips. Alright, now I'm gonna save my game because now we have a very tricky situation. Because there's gonna be a crazy guy. However... Oh, I saw him. There he is. He's a shambler. And he's dead. And there we go. Easy peasy. Alright, now, you can actually get over here. And I believe by coming through here, we actually spawn another crazy guy. At least I think that's... Oh, no, wait, there's a med pack. What am I saying? I don't know what this game is about. I am stupid. There you go. That's the best answer I can give you. Alright. And now we can go into this hallway. And this will lead us to probably the most interesting room of the entire expansion, in my opinion. Well, besides the cat statue in Temple of the Cat. So, over there we got a door that it was not going to open, but here we got a door that's going to open for us. And in this room, we have, I think we have a total of 8 crazy guys just standing there. Menacingly. And also we have a bunch of shotgun shells. But then we also have these 4 shotgun shells. Now, I don't know which one it is, but as soon as you pick up, maybe it's the last one. I want to say it's the last shotgun shell pickup. Because yeah, as soon as you pick up the last shotgun shell pickup in this pedestal, you're going to see that the light changes and we get a camera angle. Now, by doing this, we did 2 things. One, we opened the door that was back there, but also we activated all of these crazy guys, which means that as soon as we step off, these guys are going to start waking up, and they have specific trigger tiles, which I forgot which ones are. Now, the good thing is that all of these guys are shamblers. None of them are shooters. So you can actually be safe and just stand there sniping at them. Now, the best advice I can give you is to take this room slowly and essentially just go around circles. So first you want to go around the smaller circle, which is this one right here. I guess the smaller square. And as you can see, we just triggered 5 of them. So yeah, just run around in circle. And yeah, as you can see, we are not... Oh! There we got one more. Alright. So that's that guy. And once we stepped on every tile, then we want to move on to the next circle. And yeah, as you can see, this guy's now triggered. There we go. Oh, I got a leg to the face. Nice. And yeah, that room is honestly not that difficult. The problem is that if you take the room, if you try to be hasty, you're just gonna activate every single one of them, and yeah, it's gonna be we're gonna just gang up on you, and you don't want that, because these guys can destroy you very quickly. Also, yeah, I'm not gonna get 3,000 like I anticipated, but close enough. Alright, so let's get our Uzis, because here we have even more crazy guys. Except not really, because I have to trigger them first. Like that. So yeah, once you cross a certain part, yeah, these guys are going to start flapping. Which means that if we continue to the next row, yeah, the other reactor are going to activate. Oh, and we got a flapper. So yeah, basically, as you can see, we go over here, and the eggs are starting to flap. Alright, one more egg. And there we go. And here we have 2 levers, and both of them need to be pulled. And what these levels are going to do essentially are they're basically going to open that door that is to my right, to my left. And for some reason the door is timed, so yeah, you just have to gun it. Now I'm going to take my magnums, because we're going to be fighting a centaur. And this room might actually look familiar to anyone who actually has, you know, photographic memory. Probably using that term wrong, but yeah, this is actually the room that we saw back in the last level, where we saw that centaur just running around on the void. Well, it turns out the void was chest patterns. And yeah, as you can see, as we get near these eggs, they're gonna hatch, but there's nothing in them, which means that we're committing abortion on these crazy guys. And yeah, as you can see, that's the beginning of the last level, and we see the huge void, and yeah, over there is where we got that med pack that gives you an achievement for some reason. And yeah, we are almost done. We have one more room, and we're done with this level, guys. And we're done with Tomb Raider 1. It's almost done. Alright, so let's pick up the large med pack. Some Uzi clips. And these are the final pickups of the game. I know, very anticlimactic, but whatever. Part of me wish it was a secret, but you can't have them all. Alright, now these eggs, you want to be careful because some of them will actually contain some crazy guys. Like that. And yeah, basically in this room we will have the final enemies of the game. Which means the final crazy guys of Tomb Raider 1. Which means no more crazy guys for the rest of the marathon. Well, until I get to Tomb Raider Anniversary, but that's a different story. But there we go. Every enemy has been killed. Let's pull this lever and let's get out of here. And yes, this door is timed, so you have to gun it. And as you can see, we destroyed the remaining eggs, meaning that we finally committed the ultimate abortion mission. And we go into the pillar. And there you go. And yeah, as you can see, it says Secret 101, which was that med pack that we picked up. But yeah, for some reason, the secret did not chime for me, which is very odd. But ladies and gentlemen, that is it for Tomb Raider 1 Unfinished Business. And that is it for Tomb Raider 1 as a whole. And we actually did it. We did Tomb Raider 1 without using a single health pack. Unfortunately, this game does not tell you, like, it doesn't have like a final statistics, which also means that it doesn't have it also doesn't have a med pack counter, which it wouldn't be a thing until Tomb Raider 2. But yeah, overall, if you watch every video, I didn't use a med pack whatsoever, which yeah, I'm happy that this was a very successful no med pack run, which I love. And yeah, with that said, we are done with Tomb Raider 1. Like I mentioned in the credits of the main game, I still love this game. Now that being said, I will say that for a long time, I didn't have like a big opinion on the expansions, mainly because I don't have as much experience on them as I do with the main games. But as an expansion that came with the game, in later re-releases, this expansion is really good. And honestly, I will say that my biggest problem with this game is that the expansions rely way too much on the crazy guys, on the Atlanteans, which, like I mentioned before, they are the worst enemies in the game by a landslide, which makes the later levels of the main game very annoying, especially the Egypt levels, because they are, in terms of combat, they are the worst enemies because they are the most erratic and random enemies in the game. Not to mention that they can be very unpredictable, and their AI sometimes does not obey the rules that it itself has set, which, funny enough, I've seen that in this expansion, or at the very least, for the most part, in this expansion, they obey more the shambling rule, which I can actually, appreciate that. But yeah, if you want to play the expansions, play them using the remasters. In fact, as I'm recording actually, I shouldn't mention this because, this is going to go up on January, because yeah, I'm recording this on December, and the remasters are 50% off, so at least the 1 to 3, but I'm pretty sure that if you're a Tomb Raider fan, you got the remasters day one, which, oh my god, I cannot wait for 4, 5, and 6. But that's a story for another time because, yeah, I'm going to play those games on my own. But I also have to record a lot of this because, yeah, considering that I'm basically uploading daily at this point, well, except for the weekends. Yeah, this is going to be much more stressful. Especially that, you know, the worst case scenario is me running out of videos to upload, which, yeah, if I miss an upload if I miss an upload day, I'm gonna lose my mind. I'm gonna quit YouTube. There you go. No, I'm not gonna, but I'm basically I'm gonna lose my mind. I'm gonna have anxiety issues. But yeah, I've been dragging this outro for way too long, so let's just end it. But yes, ladies and gentlemen, thank you all so much for watching this episode of the Tomb Raider Marathon, and thank you all for watching the finale for Tomb Raider 1. Now, that's not to say that we are at the end of Tomb Raider, period, because next time we're moving on to my favorite Tomb Raider game, and also a game that is in my top 5 favorite games of all time. And funny enough, for a very long time, a game that was my favorite game of all time. However, that has changed, but we'll probably get to it when we get to my favorite game of all time, which is not going to happen until 100 Let's Plays. But ladies and gentlemen, thank you all for watching this episode of the Tomb Raider Marathon. I'm Jonathan Wolf, and I will see you all in the next game for the Tomb Raider Marathon, Tomb Raider 2. See you guys then.